This reading centers around an individual who is actively hiding a health related issue, one that is causing them anxiety, urgency, and internal deterioration. While they are fully aware that something is wrong, they are choosing concealment over accountability. Despite the Eight of Swords reversed, this is not true freedom. It's avoidance disguised as control. Outwardly, this person is still trying to present themselves as emotionally available and desirable, Page of Cups. But these offers are misaligned, deceptive, and potentially harmful. There is a refusal to sit down, reflect, or withdraw as their condition and their judgment requires. At their core, they know judgment is compromised, judgment reversed. They are strategically controlling perception, King of Swords reversed, and they are operating from a place of emotional and moral disconnection. Lovers reversed, Hierophant reversed. This is someone who is up at night, anxious and overthinking, Nine of Swords, actively plotting how to hide the truth, and curating selective narratives to maintain access to others. The blender energy reflects a mindset of mixing multiple people, options, or encounters together without discernment, driven by urgency rather than integrity. There is also a strong indication that they feel their window of opportunity is closing. They cannot move forward cleanly, death reversed, so they are attempting to re enter past situations or reconnect with previous people, Six of Cups. But this return is not innocent, it is strategic and self serving. The core warning: this reading carries a clear cautionary message. Someone may attempt to re enter your space, present themselves as unchanged or emotionally open, while withholding critical truth about their condition or situation. They are not fully lying in an obvious way, but they are withholding, editing, and manipulating reality to maintain access. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Delia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing repeated angel number synchronicities of the following: 155, 707, 1221, 144, and 1144. We will continue to note similar synchronicities as we move through the reading. The song crowning your energy is Without Me. The initials M, E, N, and or I may be important. Also the initials G, D, the song message crowning your energy is Without Me by Eminem. You may be a practitioner, an herbalist, a musician, an artist, a curator, or creator of any kind. And it seems that the industry that you are in, you may have in the background of your energy some opposition, and or you recently closed out on a lawsuit to your success. Whatever it is that you do in your industry, it is highly likely that you are tapping into an energy stream that may not necessarily be tied to the culture that you were born into in this lifetime. So this is giving me someone who may be a sage, an ascended master, herbalist, metaphysician, and your practice may have come under scrutiny or opposition to the point of some kind of lawsuit. I'm seeing Dr. Sebi, so you could be in the realms of this kind of profession or craft. Okay, spirit guides, one card. Who are we reading for? What is hidden in your energy? Where this is leading? And spirit's advice for you. Someone maybe the ages of 36. Who are we reading for? What's hidden in your energy? We have browsing history in the reversed, remote controller, Pinocchio reversed, spirit's advice. We have an attachment or the presence of an antibody or energy stream. Browsing history reversed, backtracking, hiding, deletion, deception, possibly. This could also be self-protection, self-preservation, remote control, playing things according to a certain script. This is giving doing things your way. You may be choosing to stand in your truth while simultaneously being guarded and protective of your own interests, of what you're working towards. There is also an energy here or a conversation regarding you not being at a certain place. Browsing history reversed. There may have been individuals who wanted to tag you as being a part of something. However, any investigative results that came forward, browsing history reversed, the findings being presented with this remote control here, lie in the reverse. The truth is this. Okay. Ooh la la. Spirit guides. One more card for each. I feel before we move into the other energies or other cards, what's browsing history reversed? Something here as well about a trailer. Someone may work in the trailer industry. You may drive or sell trailers. You may own a trailer or your family may own a trailer. Something here about two females arguing. Browsing history reversed. Nausea reversed. An individual may be trying to access your browsing history because they are suspicious about whether or not you are showing symptoms or they're affecting you in a certain way. Angel number 202 coming through. You could also be seeing 727. Browsing history reversed. Nausea reversed. It's as though someone is wanting to see if you are seeking some kind of treatment. Browsing history reversed. Or this could be another person in your energy who is not well, because we do have this here. So this energy may be searching for some kind of treatment for an ailment they're facing. We have virtual reality reversed, the poster in the upright. But these are supposed to clarify this. Hmm. Mm. There's definitely something playing out in the background of your energy here. This may be in the virtual space that you may not be seeing. Someone is trying to get your reaction to what they're posting online. Apparently, whatever they're supposed to be posting online is supposed to make you nauseous, I guess. But it seems that this individual is being seen or being laughed at and is the only one in this situation. That is the sitting duck. What is this remote controller? This person that is trying to have some effects across power lines. Someone may be an electrician. You may work for a power supply company. What's hidden here? Lincoln Park may be important. We have Blender, the comfort pet, in the reversed. This is trying everything that you can on the outside to get an individual involved in your life, in your situation, what you have going on. But how you feel about this individual, you may have hung out with this person, you may have been close with them, but you no longer feel the same sentiment. Where this is leading is there is a lie or a truth that is being exposed here. This could have happened really late hours if you are on social media and you care. This poster, whatever they posted, it didn't catch any kind of traction, and no one is paying attention to it here with this desert storm explosion in the reversed and concern caution in the reversed. So the truth is this individual has been working, staying up all night, burning the candle at both ends, trying to create some kind of see me, pit me moment. What is this in your advice, Spirit, that this individual, someone who has a strange attachment to them, something that is driving their actions, compelling them, causing them to look more like a creepy, crawly creature? What is this for your advice? We have meat in the reverse. Whomever this individual is, they currently carry some form of illness, whatever this is, it is definitely creating some kind of impact on their physical appearance with glow in the reverse. So there could be something here about the coloring of this person's skin, their eyes. There could be some tainting of the blood here, but there's definitely a showing on the physical body. Okay. Let's see. Final part. And we have the knowledge tree. This individual is seeking out desperately for how they can heal their bodies. I doubt that healing will come if you are trying to cause friction and chaos. You have time to post. Shouldn't you be more concerned about your well-being? Let's see what's gone on here. Let's get some clarifiers. Hiding my browsing history, hiding that I'm searching for a treatment. Virtual reality in the reverse. This individual may also be speaking to community members. What is this? We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. In the challenge, the Four of Cups. I'm good. I'm not involved in whatever any of this is. What's the Eight of Swords? The Four of Cups. You know that if this person is trying to pop back up in your energy, wanting to be a relevant party again with browsing history in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, you could be dealing with a Taurus energy. This may be a group of friends as well. You're not interested, you're not accepting. You're also not trapped in your head about who these individuals are and or the quality of the love or affection that you share. You don't feel that you align. What's hidden here? Remote control upright, blender upright, the comfort pet reversed, judgment reversed. Hmm. This individual is playing a bit of a weird little game in the background. This individual that is unwell, wanting to be relevant in your energy once more. It really was your ties to them that it seems was creating vulnerability. And if people were questioning your affiliations with them, Chariot in the upright, because you had love for them, this also may have been tainting your image. What's Judgment reversed? Chariot, upright. Yeah, Page of Cups. This person may want to call you with some kind of emergency. They may want to call you because it seems here that you are free, you're clear. This person wants to make an offer to you, Page of Cups energy. But their ideologies and the way that they think are very inverted. And this person, in the depths of who they really are, they don't necessarily care for how it is that you are free and unattached and unaffected. They really more so want you to be experiencing the same thing that they are also experiencing. In the background, this person wants you to throw caution to the wind. Forget all the intricacies and details of the relationship that you've had with them and just throw the essence of you into this blender that they have about to make this smoothie of a story. This individual is no longer seen as trusted and or loyal, but they are steady hoping that you will rush in. That you will rush in by way of bad judgment. What judgment? Reverse the Chariot, Page of Cups. This could be a loved one or someone who thinks that the emotional pull they have on you will cause you to just run off into nowhere. We have the Lovers in the reverse. Page of Cups to the Lovers, Gemini, Cancer energy, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Where is this leading? This truth about how this person has been staying up. We have the Fool that fell on the floor, but we won't take it. Trying to do everything that they can to avoid the fact that they really are caution tape on legs. Where is this leading? The name Eve may be important. Also the name Gwen. What's hidden? This truth about this late sleeper that is now steady trying to, So we have the Fool, the Two of Wands. This individual is really hoping that you will not see, that you won't pick up on any kind of warning sign that them coming towards you in the first place should even be challenged or questioned. This person is hoping that you'll take everything they say at face value and you won't be able to suss out the lie that they haven't transformed. With the Death card in the reverse, I'm hearing dead man walking. The Wheel of Fortune. Goodness. Wow. My. Ooh la la. Ooh-wee. Two of Wands, Death in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. This person is very, very, very impractical, but they're trying it anyways. Spirit, what's your advice here? The Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Swords in the upright. Hang tight, because you won't be going anywhere. This individual will be too focused on whatever is going on with their body, with their temple. Queen of Wands reversed. The Nine of Swords in the upright. A lot of sleeplessness. A lot of thinking about their inability to move forward as well. What really drives this energy? Well, they aren't necessarily concerned as long as people don't know that they aren't well. It seems that they plan on moving on through life. So this could be an individual here who is not well. Six of Cups. Look, oh my. This reading is about someone who is physically unwell, and their focus is poster upright in the hidden realm, remote control, still in the game, still playing that game. Entity attachment in the upright. and seeking knowledge because the body is deteriorating with the hung meat in the reversed. And the knowledge tree here. Queen of Wands reversed, Nine of Swords in the upright, Six of Cups in the upright. This individual, they don't care. This is the kind of person that, if asked about contracting something, wouldn't that bother you? They would say, no, what's that got to do with anything? Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. This person wants to share their burden of sleepless nights and worry with you. This person from the past. That really is wanting to be in your energy for the sole reason that their wheel is stuck. Hmm. Wow. Again, Eight of Swords reversed in the clarifiers. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. This individual is only steady, focused on studying how and who am I going to make an offer to. Now that I have gone against God and I've gotten caught in inverted judgment, chasing wild thrills with people who held no love for me, people who I wasn't planning with, people who I would probably be out there before the cock crowed. And now, the truth of the matter is that I am up all night trying to figure out how, in God's name, I am going to hide the fact that I am ill. Who will take me back from the past? Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, King of Swords in the reverse. Even if I have to lie, I'll do that. I don't care. I don't need to tell people where I've been. I don't need to tell them the truth of my relationships. Two of Swords in the reversed. Lie about the truth. King of Swords, Two of Swords reversed. Lie and manipulate the level of information that you give to people that you are going towards. If this reading resonates with you, you need to keep a heads up for people coming back from the past, especially if you have a very active social media lifestyle and there's been back and forth with you and anyone. Someone here is walking around with an empty attachment and they're very callous, cold, and focused. They have no feeling or care about their next victim. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, bye for now.